What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I want to talk to you guys today about Dillian Whyte versus Oscar Rivas live weigh-in. It was intense. You know, it wasn't really a lot of things that were said back and forth between Dillian Whyte and Oscar Rivas, maybe because they don't speak the same language, because Rivas speaks Spanish and French, and Dillian Whyte speaks Jamaican, English, and British English. Right? But that didn't stop them going head to head today as they weighed in. First off, Dillian Whyte came in at 18 stones, 259 pounds. Damn, that's heavy. You know, Rivas coming in at, he came in at 238 pounds, which is decent. That's not out of the ordinary for him. But Dillian Whyte, he's coming in a lot heavier, and it's reminded me of the same time, or he was around the same weight when he came in on where he fought Joseph Parker. And Joseph Parker, he was like 260. Okay, that's about 260 pounds, 259. But if you can remember what happened in that fight, he ran out of gas. Okay, so that's not a good sign for him. Coming in at 259 pounds, you got to carry that shit. He got to carry that shit today, right? He got to carry that shit for 12 rounds or how long it ever lasts, right? And if this fight happens like Joseph Parker, we can see an upset. I'll keep telling you people. So 238 pounds for Oscar Rivas and 259 pounds for Dillian Whyte. And Dillian Whyte should have really kept that same. He should have stayed at like 17 stones or whatnot. And that was the weight he was when he knocked out Lucas Browne. He looked a lot fitter. He looked a lot tighter. He looked a lot more ready. However, Dillian Whyte's persona towards Rivas they were mutual, actually. You know, Whyte don't talk a lot. He just stares you down. He was mugging. He stayed mugging with this intense mug, because he got to look all the way around, looks back, then look all the way around, then looks back, then looks all the way around again, then looks back. That's him. That's Dillian Whyte, but he was right there at Oscar Rivas, and Oscar Rivas had this fucking poker face, man. It was just like, and they went head to head. Nobody budged. Oscar Rivas walked off first, but he did make a count of himself. He proved that Dillian Whyte couldn't intimidate him, with the stare down. I see no fear in none of these guys' eyes, This is going to be a hell of a fight, man. People are overlooking this fight, but my concern is Dillian Whyte coming in that heavy for a type of fight like this. That's not a good sign. He should have came in at 17 stones. Like he did with Lucas Browne. And in fact, he looked very impressive in that fight. I think that was his best performance of last year, Lucas Browne. Even though Lucas Browne is the weakest link between Joseph Parker and Chisora, sure, but, he still looked good. His size, his combinations, right? He was able to land those combinations against Lucas Browne and eventually get him out of there, knock this guy out, knock out this drug cheat, which they used to call him, right? Get him out of the sport. Anyway, Dillian Whyte has him by a couple inches, I can tell, but not that much. You know what I mean? They were head to head. You know what I mean? They wouldn't chin to forehead. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be one hell of a fight. One hell of a fight. Of course, you guys tell me what you think. I'll leave the link below in the description box so you guys can check out that weigh-in to see how intense it was. Yeah, it's like instant bad blood on, the day before the fight. Everything was cool until that day, right? So we'll see what happens. It's very important for a lot of reasons. So let's see this fight coming on. Again, it comes on 1 o'clock our time. And of course, I'm assuming it's 6 or 7 o'clock, over there. So I look forward to it. guys. You guys tell me what you think about Oscar Rivas versus Dillian Whyte. Who wins? What did you think about the weigh-in? Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.